what we can say that in our today lecture we're going to discuss mounting steam boiler mounting and accessories, or we can say that boiler mounting and accessories. So what is these things? Okay, so the basic difference between boiler mountings and boiler accessories is that the boiler mountings is sorry, the boiler mountings is essential component of boiler which is required to operate the boiler. Boiler mounting is necessary equipment or component of the boiler which is required to operate a boiler. But boiler accessories is not essential component of the boiler, but it's required to increase the efficiency of the boiler. Okay, to increase the efficiency of the boiler. So we can say that boiler mounting is required to the operate the boiler, and boiler accessories use are utilized to increase the efficiency of the boiler. Okay, before going to the mounting and accessories, we just discuss in short what is the essentials of a good boiler. See, what is the essential of a good boiler? Heat generation capacity. Heat generation capacity should require first required pressure means a good quality of pressure, high pressure is there. Required quantity, sorry, required quality. Okay, so uh, steam must be dry to supply to the turbine to create the electricity. So required quality means good quality, fast speed. The speed generation capacity is must be fast. Minimum fuel consumption means fuel consumption input is low. Any equipment is there which we want to know the efficiency of that particular equipments. So what is the formula? Input upon output, sorry, output upon input. Whatever the output is there, and what input we apply for that. So if fuel consumption is low means our input is low, and faster speed is needed to steam generation, so that we can say that we must have a good boiler. Next is economic. Means economic means it related to cost. All cost is low. Means low initial cost, low installation cost, low operating cost, and low maintenance cost. Okay. So because if these cost is higher, then it means you have down to the economic field. So we have need to a low economy to operate and install the boiler. These two things is a very important to for a good essential of boiler. Now construction. So light in weight, less amount of bricks work required. Means we need a small furnace for the fuel. Occupy a small flow area. Means the floor area should be minimum. Quick starting. Okay, because what happened, you have a Nasik background, so that you know many mills is there. So what happened in sugar mills? Sugar mills run 6 month and 6 month maintenance is there. Okay. So after the maintenance, it take one day to start the boiler. And there many of the sugar mills celebrate that day, boiler fire day. Okay, so it is a big celebration because uh, when boiler is starting, then it means work is started. Many of the sugar mills, uh, all the sugar mills have boilers. They run from the boilers. Okay, so quick starting is needed. Capacity to meet fluctuating demand of the supply. Means if supply of the steam is fluctuating, then the effect in economy is negligible. So that this is a also good quality wire is there. Easy availability of spare part. Now, why these things is needed? Easy availability of spare parts means, see, in four-wheeler car, what happened in the Indian market? Four-wheeler car maximum sell four-wheeler car company is Maruti Suzuki. Why? Because the maintenance cost is low and availability of spare part is very easy. Okay, and other car, what about the Jaguar, Ferrari, all these things? Maybe these car are costly, but their spare part also so much costly. Okay, if anything is happen to Jaguar or Nissan or Ford car, then any mechanic can't repair that. These car needs specified mechanic too. So the maintenance cost is high and spare part is not easily available. That's why the sale of Maruti Suzuki is very high. Around 60 to 65% market covered by the Maruti Suzuki in India. Only because low maintenance cost and easy availability of spare parts. So that is very important. Whatever product you purchase, when they require to maintenance, the spare part is easily available. That is very important things. Now, boiler mounting and accessories. Okay. So first, boiler mounting. What is the boiler mounting? So I already told you the definition. The necessary device or component install or mount for the safety of the boiler and its control called boiler mountings. Okay, necessary, that is the important word. The necessary device or component installed or mounted for the safety of the boiler and its control are called boiler mountings. Means without boiler mountings, we can't operate the boiler. Means for operating the boiler, which mountings or which equipments is required, that called boiler mountings. Okay. The next things, what is boiler accessories now? The device which are installed in the boiler for their efficient operation, for their efficient operation and smooth working called boiler accessories, or we can say that the equipment or device which is installed in the boiler for increasing their efficiency, that called the boiler accessories. Many of the examination this question is uh, asked, what is the boiler mounting and boiler accessories? Write any two, any three difference between boiler mounting and boiler accessories. Okay. Now, boiler mounting for the safety. See here, these four number given here, these used for the boiler safety. Two water level indicator means what is the work of water level indicator? The water level indicator indicate the level of water in the boiler. Okay, it means if the this indicate is the water is required or not in the boiler, means water position is low or water position is sufficient or water position is higher than required. So this is the work of water level indicator. Two safety valve. Safety valve is there, combine high steam and low water steam valve. Fusible plug. We can discuss these things in detail. Let's just put out their names only. Now, mountings for the control. Previous mounting for the safety, these for the controls. Okay. Pressure gauge, junction or stop valve, feed check valve, blow off cock, manhole and mud hole. Okay, these for the controllings. Now, what are accessories for the efficiency? Okay, how we increase the efficiency? Water heating device, water feeding device, superheater, economizer, air preheater. So these are the accessories. Now we discuss one by one different type of the boiler mountings and boiler accessories. So now we can see that first is water level indicator. Water level indicator. So sorry. See the diagram of water level indicator. So in this diagram we can observe, now you see there is flange, and this is water, and there is steam. Flange, ball is there, plug, stuffing box, glass tube is there, stuffing box, plug is there. Now one other ball is there. So this is water cock and this is steam cock. So what happened? Water is converting to the steam, store upper portion in the here, and the water supply show the here. So what happened? These indicates here by these balls, these two balls indicate the water level, sufficient water level available in the boiler or not. So you can go through this. So we also we can also see the working of it. The working of it, if this is cock, we move this to supply the steam to the place where it's required, and here we input the supply of the water. So here this ball, if this ball is on the center, so see on the center of this level, so we can say that this is optimized position of the water and steam. But if it go right, then it need water. If it go left, then water is more, no requirement to supply the water. Okay, so that is same things happens here for the steam too. So if we require the steam, then we can move the cock and get the steam used for the work. Next, we can see that pressure gauge. So what is the pressure gauge? Here this is shifted to wall of the steam. This is mounted on the wall of the steam. So this is epicyclic spring tube is here. Okay, and this spring attached to the this needle. Okay, so by increasing the pressure or decreasing the pressure, it can show whatever the pressure of steam in the container, steam container. So we can identify pressure is sufficient or pressure is more than required, so we can release the steam for the optimized position of the steam in the boiler container, or we can say that in steam container. So the pressure gauge is mounted on the wall of the steam. So we can check whatever the pressure is there. So see the working. Epicyclic or epicyclic or elliptical spring tube is also known as bottom tube, and it's made up special quality of bronze. Plug P, this is plug P, is provided for the cleaning of the siphon tube. Means these are the tubes where the material is filled. Siphon is filled up with cold water to prevent the hot steam entering into the bottom tube, and spring tube remains competitive cooled. So in this tube cold water is filled, so the hot steam doesn't affect the spring material. Now safety valve and dead weight safety valve. So see, here is safety valve, fulcrum, strung, lever and steam enter in this side. So this is the full diagram of dead weight safety valve, and now this is, here is dead weight, means here is a weight. So what happen here, if steam pressure is high, if steam pressure is high, so due to this weight the valve is open. Due to this weight valve is open, and after releasing the required amount of the steam, it is automatically close. It's automatically close. So what we can say, that pressure is enter here, and due to the high pressure of the steam the valve is open with this dead weight. Okay, and sufficient steam is go out. After that this valve is automatically closed. That is the work of safety valve. Now you can see spring loaded safety valve. So it is used for the high steam and low safety valve. See, this is the floating here, this is the valence bait. Okay, so this is used for the water leveling, and this is used for the steam control. Now see, this is the spring loaded. Okay, the steam is enter here. If the pressure is high, then spring is compressed and valve is open. Steam pressure is high, then what happen, this spring is compressed and this valve is open, so that the extra amount of steam released to the environment, and our boiler is safe to the blast. So if steam pressure is high and high, and there is no way to decrease the steam pressure, then what happened, boiler chamber must be blast due to the steam pressure. So it is required that we can release the pressure when pressure is high, and this work done by the safety valve. Now junction valve and stall valve. The valve placed directly on the boiler in order to regulate the steam supply from the boiler to steam pipe is called junction. Okay. So junction nothing but it is a supply wind which is provided to the movement of the, or we can, it is direct to the movement of the steam in the pipe. Stop valve, the valve used to regulate the steam supply from the steam pipe to the prime mover. Means prime mover is turbine. So stop valve, what happened? In the steam turbine, we need high velocity steam. And how high velocity steam is generated? High velocity steam is generated from the high pressure steam. Okay. So stop valve what can do? Stop valve stop the steam supply if pressure is not sufficient. Okay. So stop valve check the pressure of the steam, and if pressure of the steam is not sufficient to move the prime mover, then it stop the steam supply, and when sufficient pressure is generated, then it continue the steam supply to the turbine. Okay. Now see the junction valve. See all the component, hand wheel to release or stop the steam supply, yoke, pillar is there. See, this is the section part, this is non-section part is there. Means this is cut section to show the internal part. Okay. Now see, yoke, pillar, ground, cover, this is the flange, steam to the pipe. See here, steam to the pipe. And this is another pillar, and second flange is there. So this is the pipe which is this is the valve which is connect to the steam pipe for the supplying or not supplying. Okay. So this is the area where we move this handle to supply the steam or stop the steam supply. Okay. Now feed check valve. What happened? This must be here. Okay. So feed check valve. So what is the work of feed check valve? Feed check valve work as NRV, non-returning valve. Non-returning valve. You can see the non-returning valve example anywhere. You can see on the your vehicle's tire, where you feel the air in your tire or tube. Then what happens? This is one way supply. Means air is entered your tube but not release the air from the tube. That is one way supply. So what happened? Same work is here, non-return valve. So what happened? Steam is entered but returning is not possible. So see, that is the principle. Prevent the backflow of water from the boiler when feed water pump is either not working or in case of it fail. So what happened means we can supply the water, and if feed the supply pump of water is not working or is failed due to the some reason, so it not happen, all the water of the boiler is drain away. So for draining away the of the water, this feed check valve is used. Okay, so you can see what happened here. This is the handle. Here is spindle to low and up. Now this is the check valve, and valve seat is here, and this is the body. Then what happened? Water is entered from this side, and if any case is happened, though what happened? The sandal is
Hello,
rotate
sir.
automatically. Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. So what happened? Water is entered in the boiler
सर
by
आवाज नाही
this.
येते तुमचा.
Hello. Maybe check. You can check your network. Okay, because due to the some network problem, my voice is breaking from your side. Okay, so see the diagram. Water is entered and with the supply. Then what happened? This check valve is up and water is entered to the boiler, but when water supply or water pressure is decreased, then what happened? This valve is go down and block this area. So what happened? The return of the water is not possible because this valve is closed. See the supply, and this is the way I show you. See, this is the area entered. Yeah, the water is entered like this way. Then what happened? This when water is entered, this valve is go up. Okay, and easily water filled to the boiler. But when water supply is stopped, then this valve is come downward, come downward like this. When water supply is stopped, then water returning is not possible. So that is NRV, non-return valve is there. This is only one way supply. Okay, so it prevent the water leakage or water returning. Now blow check valve, or we can say blow off cork. So here you can see valve yoke Y, ground GR, and grand G casing is there, and this is the plug, and adjustable packing is here, valve body. And what is the use of this blow off cork? This mounted on the steam chamber. Okay, for what? This is the use for the temperature checking, and it automatically fuse when temperature is high. जैसे आप को फॉर एग्जांपल बोल सकते हैं आपके घर में इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सप्लाई रहती है, देन देयर इज फ्यूज इज देयर। व्हाट इज फ्यूज? वहाँ पे एक पर्टिकुलर वायर लगा रहता है। वो क्या होता है कि जैसे ही बहुत ज़्यादा फ्लक्चुएशन होता है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी में, या इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सप्लाई बहुत ज़्यादा हाई होती है, देन दैट फ्यूज वायर इज मेल्ट and the electricity supply is stopped. Same things is happen here. If the temperature is very high or pressure is very high, the this cock is melt and the pressure is released, which is save the blasting of the boiler. Okay, so it's save the boiler for the high temperature and high pressure. Now see, same things is here. This is the fusible plug. Plug P and R made up the gunmetal. Okay. Plug S is made up of the copper, and plug R is screwed to the plug P. Plug S is locked into the plug R by a metal like tin or lead. See here. So what happened? These two plugs are here, and this is the fusible metal is there. Then what happen if the temperature is high, temperature is high and pressure is more high, then what happen? These fusible metal melt, and it's ready to decrease the pressure of the boiler. Okay, so students, we just